197 pounds, last year's freshman of the year, and the 97-pound champion, Kollin Moore, going up against Shakur Rasheed, who just sealed the deal to get this spot, Jim.
You know, this is tough for Shakur Rasheed. All the pressure of making that spot and then coming into this tournament. He's been pretty effective here. Had a close match in the against Shakonis, which I know is a pretty tough little wrestler, and then a nice match against Bruner. And Moore's had some tight matches as well. So you get into this championship match scenario here, the bouts tighten up, the familiarity increases. You're wrestling somebody for the second or third time. These two didn't meet during the dual meet. Of course, it was Anthony Cassar who had the big win to help the Lions win the meet. But this is Shakur Rasheed's opportunity to go against who I think is one of the better 97-pounders in the country, obviously ranked #1 for most of the time. But he's another guy that really gets on his offense as quick as anybody in the weight class.
You know, he's been a little dinged up too, and I was just looking into it. He wrestled all the way through the year, in the summer, you know, in the world trials, etc., and that could take a toll on your body.
It certainly can. And so, are you fresh? It's a nice job of stepping out of that go behind there by Shakur Rasheed, and immediately,
yes,
Casey Cunningham.
Go to each side. Come over and let us know exactly.
They're looking to see if the hands was on, and it was 2 points.
And I'll tell you what, he's really good at this. Okay, you know, maybe I don't know if it was in Cale's hands or not, but we made a lot of fun out of that at the Ohio State meet. Coach Cunningham was quick with the brick to throw the. It didn't look like it to me. We're going to look for it.
Like you said, Jim, these two have not met.
All right, take a look at the shot by Moore, the go behind. Oh, I don't know.
That's could have been called.
Yeah.
It was not called. And they're going to check and see if there's indisputable evidence that the call would be overturned.
See it again, maybe. There was weight on the hands, but was Shakur Rasheed all the way around the time? So we can maybe slow this down a little bit here. And is he behind? Right there, I think he could.
I think it's a good call.
Yeah, steps out of it pretty well. That was. Yep. Referee Jeff Cook calls that no points. He did have weight on his head. I think the question was he wasn't all the way around behind the leg. So
we get started again. Shakur Rasheed a couple of years ago was a 165. And he's not even a 197 on a weigh-in, but boy, has he made a big splash, a great Southern scuffle, and made enough of an impression for Cale Sanderson to choose him as his 197-pounder, and they had 3 good choices.
Yeah, and I think that what he needs to do, and you see him moving pretty well right now, he can't stand straight in front of Kollin Moore just like that with that near arm far leg. You see the size difference of these two guys. There's 2 points right there. Yep.
And 1 point escape. 2 points takedown for Kollin Moore, 1 point escape, Rasheed.
Yeah, that's not, he just can't stand straight in front. You see him moving to the side a little bit, but Moore will keep you in front of him. Works really well off that when he traps that arm and goes for that near arm, far leg, or fireman's carry.
Rasheed out of Coram, New York, Longwood High School. He's a redshirt junior. Kollin Moore, a sophomore out of Burbank, Ohio, Norwayne High School.
You've mentioned that Rasheed is giving up a few pounds in this weight class, but giving up some size. He hasn't had to cut much weight, but he's pretty lean anyway. You know, he's just not really going to carry a lot of that weight in his frame naturally. But what I've been impressed with him, when he gets in that top position, boy, a cradle. Here's where we're going to see the nice job of squaring off on that. But he has the best cradle that we've probably seen since Ed Ruth.
Let's work out of this. Improve.
Ed Ruth,
thank you.
One of the 4 timers for Penn State as far as the Big Ten championships. He and David Taylor winning it in the same year. That's the last time 2 became 4 timers in the same tournament. And that has happened in 2018. With Nathan Tomasello and Isaiah Martinez.
Good there work by Moore getting to the shot. You know, he's holding to that
we can improve.
left
Let's
arm
do
of
it.
Rasheed pretty
Keep
tightly
action.
so he can't drift to his right. Do the go behind.
Stay out of face.
Good work. Again, Rasheed, he needs to be on the corner. Okay, see it right there. You see clubs with the head right there. It creates a little angle. That's what you do when you're going up against a bigger guy. Work his head a little bit, in and out. Get more moving. Speaking in general terms, that the bigger guy, the stronger athlete's going to have the advantage when you're going toe-to-toe like that.
Kollin Moore, his high school's first ever state champion. Quite an athlete. Conference soccer player of the year. And a little slide by.
Tried to come
opportunity
up
at the end, but wasn't able to hit it soon enough. Period ends.
Penn State, top, bottom,
been kind of interesting at that. Hit that with about
bottom.
10 more seconds left.
Yeah.
He had an
Facing
opportunity
this
to
way,
score.
sir.
So
Second period, gentlemen.
I'm not so
Hands
sure
in front
how
of the line,
committed
sir.
Moore will be to the right in
Okay,
the top
bottom, stay still,
position.
you're set. Top, go ahead. Set.
Yep, so he
We're
gave
neutral.
up the escape. So 2-2. And if you're Shakur Rasheed at Penn State, you're sitting there going, okay, you know, I'm in good position here. Can I stop this move right now? Because this is huge. Will Moore be able to go ahead and do it? Yep, he rolls him across his rear there, gets the 2.
Look at that commitment to the low-level shot, Jim. What he really executed it well.
Yeah, he a lot of that's just with how tight he keeps that arm on the carry arm, and he's able to drive through with his lower body. He's in a position to be able to do it again. Nice slide or nice elbow tie duck. Little boot scoot action right there, they call it.
And what we're seeing, because we watch them a lot throughout the year, but Kollin Moore came through a rough period as far as, you know, not his body being banged up and just not wrestling as well as he has, and he looks like he's back in peak performance right now.
I agree, yeah, so. But I'm also impressed with, you know, this was such an important decision for Cale to make. I mean, I don't know, you know, how you go about making it. It was as tough as they come, and there's only one guy that can make that, and that's the head coach. And you can, you know, determine on wrestle-offs, you can look at competition, but you got the nod, and really Rasheed is not only wrestling for himself out there, he's also wrestling for the other 2 guys in the room that he competed with to get the spot.
Good point.
I think there's that type of closeness in
Yes.
that program there that's an important thing for him. He knows he's representing not just himself out there or something, representing the competition that those 3 guys have for the spot. Now, McCutcheon was a little bit dinged up, but certainly representing his teammate Kassar.
Kassar, the upset win. Anthony Kassar had the upset win against Kollin Moore in the dual meet.
And when you can think about those types of things in the program, and somebody from the outside can readily recognize it, those are, you know you've got good karma going on in your program, in your wrestling room.
And you mentioned it when we were talking about Ohio State, but Penn State, tremendous attitude, tremendous camaraderie, on and off the mat, representing the sport so well. 2 great teams.
Great shot.
Level shot, drives across, covers for 2. Kollin Moore, another takedown.
You notice how patient he was there, Tim. He didn't try to overblow it and get himself into a scramble. He got to a point, good stopping point. He leaped out. He's kind of like that, what's that show you see where they're on the water underneath and they have to go through the rings, and he got to a certain spot. He rested for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And drove all the way through. Doing a nice job of staying out of that duck by boot scoot action by Rasheed, but again, not committing. When he didn't feel quite right, he just stayed patient, adjusted, then mowed him over.
Careful in the face, gentlemen, please.
The Kollin Moore that we become used to seeing, stalking, taking territory, less than a minute left in the 3rd period, and gaining steam.
Yeah, and Rasheed is just 1 takedown away from tying this and getting back into his best position. Straight on shot, counter shot there. And be patient, crack down, look for him to shelf Rasheed's guy. Collects the right leg, the right arm is free all the way across, and referee Cook
sealing the deal, it looks like, for Kollin Moore.
Yeah. Slowly move up.
And that'll seal the deal for the Ohio State Buckeyes, and they are going to win their second Big Ten team championship in a row. Kollin Moore,
Good job, young man.
your Big Ten champion for the second year in a row. He won it as a freshman of the year. Now he wins it as a sophomore.
That's the type of motion you like to see. Repping his colors and
Looking to his fans.
yeah.
And there's Logan Stever, the four-time national champion, four-time Big Ten champion. He's in the building, and now Ohio State has two with Nathan Tomasello, another four-timer, and the 197-pound Big Ten champion is with Shane.
All right, Kollin, two-time Big Ten champion. What was key to the run to the top of the podium here this season?
Just keeping the course, you know. Season got a little bumpy towards the end. I never lost faith in myself. Never lost faith in my coaches, my team. I can wrestle like that every time. Just about staying focused. You know, I lost focus for a little bit. I'm back.
How did you get back on track? As you mentioned, tough 4 or 5 weeks, couple of tough losses, but definitely a learning lesson. How did you get back on track?
Just let go. You know, you can't attach to wins, you can't attach to losses. So, you know, I pinned Hot, Vegas, let that go. Lost twice, let that go. So just learning to just focus on my wrestling instead of, man, I got to win this match or the team needs me or anything like that. Just focus on every position, every second.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
TJ,